streaming it?
Yes. The guy won Norway to win.
All right, guys, we've got a double.
I'm getting...
Your mate called everyone a pedo, like everyone else does on the app, really. Did I say it? Did it? Spam again, Pepper. Spam your comment again and see what happens. Spam it one more time.
You're from New Zealand, then.
Spam it again, Pepper. Go on.
Well, there's his excuse ready made up. Well, I didn't say it. It didn't come out of my mouth.
My father was British.
Right. Don't kick Red out. Don't kick Red out. Don't anyone kick Red out. Hello.
Can I just say, right, I don't even know if I called anybody pedos.
You did, yeah.
See them.
Yeah, it's funny that you called them E Island as well. The biggest cases of child SA and unaliving. So, with your dopey laugh.
Bad thing is, when Miss Red calls someone a pedo, yeah, it sticks. And you can call people pedos. Corey can. Toxic Dan can. Anybody can call people pedos. Soon as Miss Red does it, it's a problem. But let me tell you something.
Calling herself Miss Red. She doesn't say as soon as I say it. As soon as Miss Red says it.
It's her alter ego.
Yeah. Did you hear what she said? She said, oh yeah, so I called someone up. I called them pedophiles.
Yeah. Fucking crazy. I'm sick of that word.
Thank you, Bex. Bex sent a guitar, Andrew.
Thank you, Bex, for the guitar.
The suspicion of a little fucking weirdness going over that side. So they all say the worst about each other, calling each other rapists, pedos, this, that.
What?
Look at them all now.
What I'm shocked about, Red, what I'm shocked about is that they brought the worst person who lost his platform and his views. They brought the worst person on the app to go at you. Like, you've just brought in like the most vilest person on the app, and then you want to sit there.
The most violent person on the app, when he was going through his reign of terror, Luke, he said, this is why I like you, Dan. He's just like me.
Yeah, and he wouldn't talk on him, so you can't go after him now.
And Red said, oh, he's a gentleman. He's got a heart of gold. He's lovely.
No. Listen, when he was going through all that shit and he was saying the worst of the worst, they refused to show one clip on him and they refused to talk about him. And that's a fact. So don't fucking go back and say, oh yeah, blah, 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 because you didn't about it. You didn't bring it up. You didn't give a shit about it then. Why do you give a shit about it now? You don't. That's a fact. Because if you gave a shit about it then, you would have pulled him up on it then in front of your audience on your FYP. You would have pulled him up. You didn't. So why are you pulling him up now? Because you're not talking to him anymore? That's the hypocrisy with these people. Corey was the same. Piggy was the same. Have they brought up anything about Piggy?
No.
They haven't brought up nothing. Why? Do you not think he's been on that phone crying to someone? 110%. 110%.
If that was me, if I had charges on me for stalking a woman, a non-mol.
He had a harassment and inciting violence.
Yeah, that Red one would fill her boxes up with 5K doing it.
Oh my God. Oh my God, yeah. 100%. They would have all filled their boxes. Delusive, who says the worst of the worst. Fuck Ed, fuck Luke, all of them. They would have all fucking live and fucking the worst shit. That's a fact. It's fucking crazy. They're all fucked up. This whole app is fucked up. You got, again, their minds are constantly on pedophiles, children. That's all they talk about. And it's I've said this last night about that fucking guy. It's just fucking completely disturbing. Completely disturbing. That's all they talk about. That's all they talk about. And it's fucked up, man. It's getting to the point now that every day you come on this app, all you're hearing about a pedlo, about child SA, but in a bad way. It's just crazy. It's just, I don't think it's normal. I don't think that's a normal But yeah, it's just whatever. See, I don't know. Again, is she gonna on tomorrow? I don't know. Is she gonna apologize for what she said? Probably not. I don't think she will.
Well, Luke made her apologise when she said the E Island last time, and now she's gone and said it again. So she can't be sorry. You can't just be sorry and keep repeating the same behaviour.
Yeah. I don't know. Guess we'll see what happens.
Don't have the moral high ground. Someone that we walked away from, and you haters all said we'd go back to him. We haven't gone back to him in months. You lot have. You lot went back to him. Anyway, Reg, unmic, that was me.
They will have open hand, they definitely will, yeah.
Alright guys, can I have a go for the last 30 please?
Luke, mute me. The thing is, right, they never had a problem with what he said.
No.
The problem
that.
The problem was with who we were sat with.
Yes.
They thought he
No.
was our weapon.
No. That's where you need to shut up. We all had a problem with what he said. Because the stuff that he said was atrocious. It was disgusting. And he knows that. We all had a problem with it. Did you guys call it out? No. Did you guys stick up for any of us? No. Did you guys fucking a clip of no. You didn't. So don't you dare sit there now and say, oh, they didn't have a problem with what he said. It was who he sat with. Not at all. Because those words, and especially if she's been through DV like she says she has, then you would know those words cut deep, don't they? Did you guys call out his behaviors then? No. He was a great guy, heart of gold. You held his glass while he was dancing on the dance floor. That was your response. You weren't going to show anything. So stop with this bullshit, because that's not going to fuck at all. That is bullshit. That is bullshit. We went months and months and months. Did you call out Pearl, who sat in the boxes and mocked just Nana there when he was saying the worst about me? Did you guys go out? No. You didn't show a single clip. You had no opinion because he sat with you. So don't you dare say today they weren't mad at what he said. They were mad at who he sat with. Fuck off. How dare you? Months and months we everything he said. Months upon months fighting everything he said. What came out of your mouth? Not a fucking If you had the chance to go against anyone, especially me, you it to protect him. So are you vexed now because he's come maybe out of that cycle, or maybe he still says that shit, but he's apologized and people have accepted. I've accepted his apology. And so far he's been nothing but kind to me. He hasn't shown me any type of sign where I would be like, oh my God, here we fuck again, or said it to someone else. Unless it was said to him. With the blaster shit, they were tit for tat, which he didn't mention either. Luke did not touch it because he knew that they were both wrong on both sides. So don't you dare say they weren't upset at what he said. It was who he sat with. That's bullshit. Now you must be drunk and high for those words to come out of your mouth. That's crap shit what you just said. You didn't show a single about the guy. Sorry, go on. I'm starting to get off and I was just going to stay calm.
And that's what they hated. Now he is their weapon. That is the problem.
Not a weapon. But you're saying
No. Listen.
He's lost his support. He's not a weapon.
No.
Someone that gets 200, 300 people in their life, he's not a weapon.
Whose weapon is he? Hold on. What was that?
Use it.
What was said there? I had to try to let the dog in. She wouldn't come in. What was just said there?
She said that that Dan's their weapon now, and he said he's not.
Whose weapon? Whose weapon?
I'm guessing because he joined Corey and Delusive.
And he's whose weapon? Corey's and Delusive's?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
I'm pretty sure Corey's got a pretty big fucking mouth, and Delusive has an even one. I don't think he's anyone's weapon. He was your weapon. He was yours because you never once showed a clip. You never once discussed his behavior. So he was your fucking piece. That is fucking 100%. Just like Corey was, and just like the fucking Predator was. So no, I'm pretty sure Corey can handle his own, and Winifred can handle her own. Nobody needs a fucking piece, but you guys needed a fucking piece. So what you guys had in him was him saying all the shit that you guys wouldn't say, but you pushed him. We've seen the PowerPoints. We've seen the messages. Don't try to backtrack now to any type of bullshit. We've seen it. We've seen it and we've heard the voice note. You egged that guy on. Like I said, does he have a terrible mouth? Yes. 100%. Did you guys push him? 100,000,000%. So everything you're saying right now is nothing but a crock of shit. Sorry, go on.
Him and telling him what to say, but we wasn't, Luke, because he's still the same.
You were. We've seen Cockapoo. We've seen Cockapoo's PowerPoint presentation. What to say to Canadian Angie, what she apparently done.
Same person who's telling him what
We
to
never
say.
used him whatsoever.
We heard Luke's voice note saying, about Corey, to Dan about Corey and stuff. Goading him. These guys, the audacity of these guys and their audience actually.
They've had every big mouth there is on the Corey, big mouth, doxing little prick came on the fucking. He was their mouth. They had editor was their mouth. Then they had Dan as their big mouthpiece. That's what they work behind the scenes. They do all the shit, and then they'll have the one person that they can go use to put the shit out there. Are you hot? This one's hot from barking. Yeah, don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear.
Yeah. And they'd say, don't poke the bear. Always going through stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They did not give a fuck about what he said about anybody. All
Bullshit.
they cared about was who he was.
You know who didn't give a shit? The only people who didn't give a shit what he said was you guys. You did not once pull him up on his behavior on a live. You did not once show a clip. Not once. You did it with Corey, you did it with Pred, and you did it with Dan. Not one time when you've got your little mouthpieces do you guys pull up or show anything. Corey could tell people to get ropes. Corey could tell people to jump off buildings. Corey could dox whoever the wanted. Did you guys at one point ever say to him anything? No. Did you show a clip? No. So don't sit there now and say that nobody gave a shit. Where the all of you? You can hate the person he's saying it about, because you did. You do. Not did, you do. You can absolutely hate it, but you still got to stand on something. You still got to call out his behavior for the other people that were affected. Did you? No. You not. Don't you dare sit there and tell victims you're one yourself, air quotes, how they're supposed to feel. And when they're sitting on a and sticking up for themselves like I was, like Menace was, like Just Nana was. Because you guys weren't it up. You guys weren't drawing attention to any of it. So shut up. You're just playing some game because you know you're full of shit. You're full of shit because you guys should have talked about it. Just on the premise. Doesn't matter who you hated and who you liked. You should have talked about it just on the premise that it was wrong. That's why you should have talked about it. It was a bad behavior and shitty things were said. Did you call out Pearl? No. She sat in there was just as bad. Instead, you guys laughed. So you need to check yourself.
You couldn't.
Sorry, go on.
At the time, you couldn't stand the.
Thanks, General.
At the time, you couldn't stand Just Nana. You couldn't stand the Blaster, but you still reached out to them.
Yep.
They didn't, because he was doing it to the people that they wanted, the people that they didn't like.
Look at them now, guys. Look at them now. Sat with him. They never cared. They don't care. They don't care about who gives them, who supports them. Nothing. Wake up, guys. It's all a fucking...
This one's really to me off.
Scoring system. I promise you guys, I'm going to come live tomorrow. I'm going to know the truth about everything. They're all fucking weirdos. Believe me, guys.
You're the
fucking weirdos.
That's crazy right there.
Red, it's past your bedtime. I agree. Go and get your... If you're calling people PDF just as bad, I don't agree with that, but you speak to Red about that in the morning.
Are they still arguing?
Yes, we listened.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we still want to know, of course.
If you're calling people PDF just as bad, I don't agree with that, but you speak to Red about that in the morning.
Are they still arguing?
Yes, we listened.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we still want to know, of course.
Oh, is Cam doing us? It was Cam doing us having fun.
PDF just as bad.
If Red's got as big bollocks as she thinks that she does, she should open her boxes tomorrow to let people have their opinions on her behaviour today. Let's see how big your bollocks are, Donna.
Oh my God, her people will go in there and go, oh, it's okay, Miss Red. You know, we know you're going through a lot, and we know everyone has a couple of drinks, and says, oh my God, they'd be worse than the fucking ones that have no brain cells. Hers have less than that, if that's a possibility. Are you kidding? Her friend Lindsay, the fucking airhead, would be the first one in there. Don't listen to them, Red. It's fine. You had a drink. You said something you shouldn't have said. It's fine. She'll be the first moron in there, and then shit'll jump in there. Well, Donna, just don't worry about them, Donna. They're all peasants. Who doesn't have a drink? You're going through so much, Donna. I wouldn't even bother to explain it off, Donna. All right, I'm going to drop now. That's what you would get. They'd all go in there and just push her like, oh, you didn't do anything. It's like they do with Fred. The exact same thing. That's what they would do. They're all a bunch of brainwashed idiots. Because what she just said, you cannot say that. Because you guys never talked on it. You guys never brought it up. You guys never made a stance for nothing. When all of them, Corey, when they were all saying shit, you never once called out their fucking behavior. You let them dox in your boxes. You let them tell people to get ropes in your boxes. You let them make homophobic slurs, transphobic slurs. You never once kicked them out of your box, and you never once said, look, put up with this shit. Get the my box. Not once. Don't you dare there now and say these people don't give a shit about what was said. It's who they're sitting with. No one gives a shit who they're sitting with. I don't know who the hell you guys think you are on this app. I really don't. You all work behind the scenes. You're all like little menaces, little gremlins, the bad ones behind the scenes. And then you get your little up ones to come out like Wiggy, Mims. That's what you do. No one's dumb. We know what you do. We know how you work. Especially cocker shit. No one's stupid. So you your mouth and what the is out of it, because at the end of the day, not one of you called out their fucking behavior. Not one of you. Not a single one of you. None of you. So off, man. Am I still getting bleeped? Am I still getting my F-bombs bleeped? Sorry. Are they? Not happy, Sarah. Pissed off. How do you sit there and say they weren't mad at what was said? It was the people they were sitting with. Do you think everyone wants to sit with you? Do you think everyone on this app wants to sit with you? I would rather stick needles in my eyeballs and nails up my nose and probably sit on something up in my ass. I would be fucking what to do by the of any of you guys in that bully group that you keep growing. Now you got Fraser the dumb. That's all you do. You go around collecting them all so you know no one's going to talk about you. And the one that steps out of line, you try to make up a bunch of elaborate bullshit to get them back in line. But it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. Why do you think everyone wants to sit with you? So they're not talked about? So you in your fucking bullshit stories with the rest of them one in your Listen, we get to a point no one gives a no one gives a shit anymore what you guys have to say. No one cares. Make up what you want. Say what you want. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a flying They have this weird thing that they are the UK drama side of TikTok. They are it. Anything and everything has to go through them. That is just insane. Trust me, I'm sure there's a lot of people that would not want to sit with you. Would not want to be told what to do, how to respond, why are you talking to this person, why are you doing this, because that's what you guys do. And you know that all the people you collect are not going to say a word about you. And that's what you want, right? That's why you use all your copyrights to shut people down. 100%. It's because I'm saying the F word a lot, Terry.
What is one of their catchphrases, Angie?
Whose?
The click.
Well, I don't they have a lot of them.
You're now protected by the click.
Protected from what? From you guys spreading lies?
Yeah.
From making up bullshit? You sit on the app. Oh, no one should bring up people's families. No, the people that you like, the people you don't like, you're making up a whole bunch of shit. You're fucked up individuals that you sit with. Oh my God.
But that's what they do.
Am I missing 2 words after a bleep? Sorry, I don't know how to turn the fucking thing off.
That's what they do. They go round collecting the bullies. And they go round collecting the lickers, FYP pages.
Yep. The funny thing is this. Even take Fraser, for example. So he's part of the bully bastards. He probably thinks he's going to get this big platform. Buddy, you're sitting on 250 people. You think they're going to come sit in your box and give you the clout? No, they're just you. That's how it works. So if you think you're going to get this huge platform because you're part of the bully bastards, they're going to come sit in your box 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. You're still going to up. Especially Fraser doesn't have any personality anyway, but like it's just mad to me that you're not protected by the clique. You're not protected from what? Do you think people on this app are really dumb enough anymore to buy the bullshit that you guys try to sell? It doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work. It's just weird. Sorry, go on. Sorry for the bleeping. I don't know how to, I don't think you can take it off. I think we're going to have to switch to another account or something tomorrow.
Yeah, you can switch it off, I think, but not while you're live.
Well, I'll try after. All right, go on.
I don't agree with that, but you speak to Red about that in the morning.
Are they still arguing?
Okay, he's not talking to us. Let's listen to music again. He wants
He is. He's talking about what Miss Rick done last
he's eating
night.
a fucking sandwich.
But you speak to Red about
Don't
that.
Yeah, listen, he's talking about it. Shut up.
No, we just listening to us. We're just repeating ourselves. He wants
He is. He's talking about what Miss Rick done last
he's eating a
night.
fucking sandwich.
Last night, I mean today.
I give it
Listen, he's
Mel.
talking about it.
It's you talking to yourself, Angela. This point.
Really said plant?
Apologising.
Do you? Yeah.
You're a disgrace.
Oh, bloody hell. I've got to start using kick.
No, Khalees, we need your rants are better without. I know.
Rude and horrible of him.
I'm upset.
I will try when I meet you in real life and that. I'll help you as much as I can and show you this and that what I know because I mean I'm not an expert, but I mean I've done all right. Nearly at 40,000 followers.
CLA's chat and say
Yeah, that's
you're a
good.
snake. Can you all go over? Can I
Yeah,
make
about 20 bags a
to
month.
CLA and say you're a
I'm going to
snake?
start using it maybe in the evening or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think but the thing is I don't want to just sit there chat. I want to do it when I go. You just said
This one with her content, I swear to God, I'm just going to come off the app.
Agree, just chatting as well. If you was out and about, you put your IRL. You know what you should do then, Sia? Night she had the place that was kicking off. She had 40k on. You could get 40k on kicks. Can you imagine the money you'd get for 40k people? But you need to look for the content.
Luke, just
I've not really bought any content to kick at the minute, but you know. I will do. I just had a bit of problem. I know exactly where the content is. I was in my head, but I don't want to tell you.
Oh my God, that one with the content and the money, and I know this and I know that. Oh,
Ideas to yourself. And it's quite simple. Yeah, she had 40k on. Can you imagine having 40k on kick? You get loads of money out there. Yeah, because you get paid.
I know, Sarah, I'm getting upset about that.
Absolute fake as fuck. You're fake and you're a snake.
The videos. Oh, do you not? You know what? You can co-host as well.
Yeah, let me in.
You ask me GPT
that's what it was all about. Do you know that was what it was all about, guys?
Yeah, I need to get another
She said
stand.
sorry. She's look at her, look at her. No, look at the screen,
Oh,
Snake.
did he not? Oh, so you're not allowed to cam 2 then to get paid, is that correct? You have to do your own content.
But you can have your TikTok and your kick.
I don't mean to cam 2. I don't mean to cam 2. I mean to actually
Yeah, she
flip my
wanted to
camera
co-host
around.
with DG.
I think you can, Angie.
Yeah.
Don't
She
talk
wanted to
shit,
co-host.
darling. Like, literally, don't listen to none of them. Just I've got this idea where there might be content and I can get maybe like thousands in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. Just ask GPT chat and it'll get and say, can I co-host? And it'll tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
You're a lying weasel.
Yeah, exactly. Cockapoos, weighing them all down. Exactly. When you stream on both, it affects what you.
Why do you think, Angie? I'm not being funny. Since I went to Kick, why is everyone going to Kick? Yes, no, nothing to do with it. I didn't even know you're on there. Why are you?
There you are, Leroy. Yeah, Ems is on there. DG's on there. But
you know what it is? Kick like consistency. You have to put the time in. It's just like TikTok. But TikTok, they don't pay you like Kick. You don't, even with the gifts, they're taking 60%. They're holding your money till Sunday, half of it. They can just take your account down. You can't speak your mind on there. Everything's filtered out on this platform. And so I think TikTok are now starting to realise that so many people now are moving to Kick. So they're kind of like,
yeah.
You see what Luke wants? They just beg.
Yeah, let Luke
let him in.
Let's see where
Of course he's begging it. He needs some content.
well, it's the comments.
Oh, let me in.
I don't
This
have
is
as
going
a
to be
friend.
great. I'll address you first, the warthog that can't get a ride. Not even Modine would ride you.
This is the guy who cries at people mocking Miss Red's weight, and he's just called CLA a warthog.
Yeah.
I'll address you first. So when you said to Rickster on the phone, apologise to Luke, is that you being a
shut up, you
What? What?
Look at you.
Did you
You're
apologise? Did you apologise? Did you tell Rickster to apologise to me?
No man's gonna scare me because I will show
Would you apologise?
Carry on.
And what did you say to DG? You wouldn't go shut up when I'm talking, you fell off. Shut up when I'm talking, you fell off, right? Didn't you say to DG that you wouldn't go in the house because Zach was your biggest stalker? What?
At my ass cheeks, darling. What about that?
You can't get a man up your ass cheeks. You can't get a man. You couldn't buy a ride. No fucker would ride you.
Piss off.
Who would ride you into battle?
That's just been bulldog.
No one would ride you into battle. You left the cancer house. But you did apologise, didn't you? You did apologise because you're a sap that fell off. You fell off the app.
Shut up. You could never come to London.
I'll come to London tomorrow. Tell me where to go. Where do you want to meet me? Where do you want me to go?
Wait. You want to buy a wall?
Where do you want me to go to? Tell me a part of London, CLA, and I'll go tomorrow.
What kind of man are you? What
sort of woman are you? What sort of woman are you?
You make yourself look like the biggest fucking whore on the app.
I've got more views than you.
No one cares about
No one cares about views. I'm famous.
You get eaten up.
I'll ask you another. Listen, the honey monster. I'll ask you another question. What other famous person begs it up on TikTok? Name one other famous person.
No one cares.
Jeffree Star that's just off the top of my head. There's a lot of famous people that beg it up on TikTok.
You're not famous. A man wouldn't ride you into battle. There's no man that would ride you. Fucking Modine went for Cheyenne over you because you stink. Your poo nanny stinks. No fucker would ride you.
This guy says he's not a woman abuser. He's just sat there degrading a woman's weight, her genitals.
Yep.
Have you heard him?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm trying not to listen, to be honest.
Don't ya?
So when you make money like me and get views like me, and now all the celebrities using your sound.
Cheyenne.
You know what time it is?
Cheyenne.
Get back to your
Cheyenne. Imagine a man picking Cheyenne over you. Imagine, big up Cheyenne.
Oh yeah, he just wanted to meet her up to fight her as well.
I
Imagine
heard.
that. Yeah, that's what you are, a red fucking flag. A red fucking flag. Imagine a man picking Cheyenne over you. Modine picked Cheyenne. I wouldn't even. You fucking disgrace of a woman you are. You fucking hippopotamus. Now go fuck yourself.
You just call her a hippopotamus.
He's called her a hippopotamus, a warthog,
I
a
heard the
honey
warthog.
monster.
Why is this person writing go on? Where are we going? Go to bed.
This guy is a woman abuser.
I've already said that.
You fell off. You fell off. You fell off. Exactly, mute because you can't take it. Now you want to start as well. Oh, sorry.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he needs us. He was desperate to come in here.